And welcome back to our second half of our Shadow of War game, brought to you and sponsored by WB Games. Thank you so much for letting this happen. All of us are all voice actors in the game, in case you didn't check out the intro to the first half. And we're excited to bring these orcish characters at this one shot together. Which, if you haven't seen the first half, you should probably go back and watch that first. Otherwise, you'd be really confused.
It's really good.
Or we could do it right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah, just do it all again.
All again? Yeah, fine. But yeah, so Shadow of War comes out October 10th. So looking forward to that. And the Shadow of War iOS and Android game is out now. So check it out. Anyway, bringing us back in. As the Forks.
The Forks!
As the Forks have taken their break to rest themselves for a moment to assess what to do next. You are now standing on the opposite edge of one of the Mithram Spur Mountains, just past the crest. And as you travel down, you found what seems to be kind of hidden in this alcove. 6 Uruks, 5 of which are currently sleeping and bundled, and one who's keeping watch with a burning torch.
Wait, did we actually take a short rest?
No.
I got the
But
numbers wrong.
We just...
You just took a moment.
I just thought it was intentional.
Totally.
We just took
So-
a moment, so I didn't actually get my action surge back.
Nope.
Australian now.
Yeah.
Am I?
It's super flexible.
Don't you worry about it, Samuel.
Listen, look.
Oh,
Look, if you've seen the first part, please send us a clip of what we sounded like at that point. So we can go back. Oh, right. Because apparently I am this orc. Oh, no. I enjoy a orc.
Slavic.
Listen. Yeah. I have not bathed this short sword in blood under the cover of night in so long. I want to sneak up and I want to take their bowels and pull them out while they sleep. But we have to take care of that one that's watching guard first. Who's
Should
sneaky?
I run down there and kill him?
No, are you sneaky?
I don't know.
What? Can you look?
Scott, don't you have some sort of a crossbow?
I do.
Maybe you should be the one to take
Maybe
him down.
we can lead him toward us.
Oh, we can
and
cause
then,
a diversion.
yeah, and then you can take him out away from the guys that are sleeping.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Wait. If we make a noise or something, won't he wake up
What
everybody
if we
else?
just hit him with a rock and he comes looking for it?
Yeah, or like you crack a branch, right? And stop
Yeah.
threatening.
Oh, that's a good idea. And take a really big branch and I break it.
Oh, no. We're dumb.
The minute you hear the sound, you hear this faint sound over the cliff. As you glance over, you can see the one with the torch is now like
How far away is he?
Attack him now.
about 25 feet from you, 30 feet down below.
Crossbow.
Can I? Yeah.
He's now walking towards one of them to
I'm
go
trying
ahead
to sound
and start
like an owl
wake
in the
them up.
night.
Make a performance check.
Okay.
Can I aid her? Can I aid her with my minor illusion?
Sure. What are you gonna do?
Let's make it like a two-headed owl.
I like it. I like it. Do I roll an advantage then?
Because it's a two-headed owl? No. Sorry. What'd you roll?
Oh, I rolled a 3 minus 2.
So it's a...
One.
Wait, harmony.
Little pitchy.
The Uru keeping guard immediately goes, "What is struck?"
Hit him.
And he goes over and starts shaking one of them awake.
Oh no, hit him before he does
Take the
that.
crossbow and I try to put it right in the back where his head meets his neck.
Okay, he doesn't currently see you necessarily. Roll a stealth check.
Yes.
Let me see if he
20.
does not seem to see you. So roll advantage on the attack.
Okay. Natural 20.
So go ahead and roll the dice.
Okay. Crossbow, D8 plus 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, roll your sneak attack damage too, because that all gets doubled as well.
12, 16, 19,
Oh, this is bad.
22.
22 times 2.
Well, you don't add the modifier to it yet.
Yeah.
Double dice. So it's 22 times 2.
Yeah.
So as he's like shaking one of the Uruks, like, and the one Uruk's kind of like, Who's sleeping? And the other one's just like,
It's got an arrow sticking out of his
and just falls into his back, dead. And you're like, huh? And the other one is getting up, is leaning forward now, inspecting the one who was there keeping watch.
Again?
I can cast sleep.
Do it.
I can use Misty Step. Can I to sneak over?
You could appear right behind him.
You
if
can
wanted
appear
to.
instantly.
I would like to use
Do it
Misty Step.
quietly.
All right. So as you're doing this, you slip into the shadows and quickly dart through the shadow, appearing behind the one who's waking up. It's like, what are you gonna do?
I speak for Sauron. And I try to rip his throat out.
Rip it out quietly.
Make a grapple check.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll athletics.
16 plus my strength. 19.
All right.
Yay.
So as he's like sitting up from its like weird tattered bedroll, you just whisper in its ear, "I speak for Sauron." Grab the back of its head and go ahead and roll an attack to try and bite into its throat.
That is 13.
13. You roll damage.
Oh.
7.
Okay. So 7 points. All right. So as you pull the head back and bite into the throat, it's like, and you tear a chunk out of its throat, but it's making all these gurgling noises, and all the other Uruk start rousing.
You should snap his neck. It's quieter.
So what do you want to
I
do?
have another attack.
Okay.
I'm going to bite his neck again.
Go for it.
He's a creative one. Mozu.
You see, Mozu the Chosen means I choose one thing and I do it over and over again. That's it. That's it.
Go for it.
That's what Sauron said. It is a 13.
13. All right. Go and roll damage. Second time.
Love a peach dragon. Okay, that is another 7 because
Sure.
that's what happens.
I thought he said quietly.
All right, so as you go, still alive, bite down again and pull out another piece, and you're taking chunks out of this orc's throat, but it's still alive, and it's like reaching up and grabbing at you now, and it's like got this back of your head, and it's trying to pull you onto the ground, and all the other ones are rousing, and they're grabbing their weapons.
I think they know we're here.
Are they up? Are they behind a wall? Where are
They're in an alcove, like a little cliffside platform out the side of the mountain. So there's like a mountain wall, and then an outcropping, and they're on the outcropping, and it's kind of hidden,
above
recessed.
us or just on
Below you.
Below us?
Yes.
Oh, we're coming in from the mountain. Oh, so we can jump down.
Yeah.
If you want to try.
Okay.
We didn't take a short rest though.
It's about 25 feet down below.
That would be
fair, they
real
know
small.
I'm here.
25 feet.
Maybe I should rest while this is
I'll
going on. 'cause I should read-
I'll cast sleep on them.
Okay, try it.
All right.
Yeah.
So you pull out a small pouch.
Yeah, with like sleeping powder and herbs, and I untie the top of it and I go.
Alrighty. So
Maybe you put him to sleep too.
Oh shit! Well, I'm sure I will.
all right, roll a 5d8.
Ooh, 5d8?
Well, that's not.
Bulk throat
damage.
makes me sleepy.
It's 5d8 of.
15,
Okay, no, sorry.
26, 32.
32. So, two of the Uruk that are getting up out of bed are like, they reach for their weapons and then and fall immediately back to sleep. The other
There's
three,
a battle
however, are
going
still
on.
rousing up from their slumber.
The other three are.
Yeah.
That's the best I got.
At this point, combat is definitely engaged. Need you all to roll initiative.
And I'm okay? I did not fall asleep?
So good.
Well, no, because it affects creatures with the lower hit dice, and you actually have a higher hit point value than most of them there, so you weren't affected.
And I choose. I choose
No.
which one.
14.
14.
I choose.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
All right.
7.
I choose.
7. Alrighty.
8.
Alrighty.
21.
Whoa.
I just need to be a little intelligent bastard from now on.
Alrighty. So Skak, you're up first. You just threw the sleep powder into the air. You watch as they get to their feet and they begin to pull their weapons out, and it looks like the fray is on. So you're at the top of the combat round. What are you
I'll
gonna
take the nearest one with my crossbow and fire.
do? Okay, go for it.
Is he within melee range of him for sneak attack? Probably not, because he's working on the guy with the throat, right?
Yeah, just the guy with the throat is the only one that you have sneak attack on.
15.
15 hits.
Nice. That is 7 points of piercing damage.
All right.
And can I race to, are we hopping off down a cliff, or are we like running in towards where they are?
That's up to you. They're about 25 feet down below on this cliff, so you're over the edge.
I'm gonna stay up on my perch.
Okay, stay up on your perch. Got you. You still have a bonus action if you wanted to hide.
But I can only hide or disengage, or...
You go hide. So they can't see you.
Oh, well, let them see me.
All right, there we go. So Skok is up in the open. Mozu, you're up.
Okay. I am going to keep ripping at the men's.
Okay.
Well, not the man. I'm going to keep ripping his
Do a
foot.
Ruxak. Go for it. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Oh, for the love of Pete's Dragon. 5.
5. You go to bite, and this time it's like reached over and it's grabbed a blade and a dagger, and it jams the pommel up into your mouth, and it kind of hits the roof of your mouth, and you're now like being partially choked by its blade, by the hilt of its blade. So your first strike does not hit it. You want to try a second time?
Yes.
All right.
And I have a blade in my mouth?
You have a like the pommel and hilt kind of jammed up into your jaw, and it's trying to keep you at bay.
I'm trying to jab the pommel in its eye. No, it's not stuck in my mouth, right?
Not at the moment, but you could bite down if you wanted.
All right. I will. For the 7.
7. You try and bite down on it, like, and it actually breaks a tooth on the inside. You're like, oh, you feel the pain kind of sting through your jaw. But this is a stronger Uruk than you expected, and it's currently putting up quite a fight. So that ends your turn, Mozu?
My turn.
All right. Arby and this group are all going at the same time. So, what are you doing, Arby?
I'm gonna jump down, I'm gonna run at him and attack the one that's got him.
Okay. So as you leap, make an acrobatics check.
Oh no.
Far, 25 feet?
25 feet, yeah.
4!
Plus anything?
No!
Mozu, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, no way.
18 plus, that's 19.
Okay, so you suffer 7 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall from the cliffside above, but as you fall, you land like a large cannonball right in the space where Mozu was. Mozu, in just in the last minute, mouth filled with gore and dagger, kind of looks up and sees the shadow approaching and kicks away just as you...
Down with my maul right as I hit the ground.
You land right onto the guy you had. So you slam them all into the ground because you don't know where he is. And you look around for a moment to look down and realize that your feet are like 6 inches deep into the torso of this once living orc that has been splattered on the ledge. All right.
I'll use my second attack to hit another one.
All right, go for it.
You are just slaughtering.
I'm screaming as I'm doing it. 24!
24 hits.
Ooh-ha.
Boy, rolling all in one
15!
15? Mm-hmm. All right. That'll destroy him. All right, so you so it's 7. Okay, yeah. So you go ahead and as you land and crush him, you swing wide with your giant maul, and it hits one and pins it against the wall. Like it hits it and slams against the wall, and you just watch it splatter across the side. Destroyed.
Like a gnat, that one.
All right, that'll end your turn, Arby. As that's happening, the orcs are getting up and grabbing their weapons.
Bloodlusty side.
They're the two that's still sleeping. Like, as all this is happening, they're just like in the middle of their bedroll. These two other ones that are wounded are going to stand up. They're both going to go after you since you're the one who just arrived aggressively. The first one's going to swing at you.
That's a frustrated DM.
That's a 10.
No.
The side of their battle axe just cling against your armor, no effect. A natural 20.
Ooh, there's the makeup. There it is.
That's a load of strack, that is.
1 on a d10, so that's 2 plus. You take 5 points of slashing damage from its critical hit. You just deflect it with a chuckle. Your giant Olog high physical self able to withstand such paltry blows. You're called unstoppable for a reason.
That's right, unbreakable.
Unbreakable.
That's me.
All right, so that ends the orc's turn there. The one you crushed there, the one that's sleeping. Yeah, they don't get a saving throw until they get hit or the spell ends. Fun. All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
And there's a third orc right now that's just backing away, like hands up, full belly shown, like.
Kill the weak one!
Eden, your turn.
I will jump on the weak one.
Roll an acrobatics check, please.
Oh boy. Check.
Yes.
15.
15. All right, you land on it without issue, and you actually reduce the damage from the impact to 2. You only take 2 points bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Right.
As you land on top of it, go ahead and roll a d4, add your strength modifier.
D4. Add strength.
Oh God, which one is it?
A little caltrip.
3 plus strength is 1, so 4.
4. So you land and it slams onto the ground. We'll see if it manages. Nope, it's not prone. So
prone.
it falls onto the ground. You're on top of it currently. You felt like a bone snap somewhere in its rib cage, the back of its shoulder blade, and it's currently pinned into the ground underneath you.
I will take my quarterstaff and just like churning butter.
All right, go and roll some attacks. It is considered prone, so you have advantage on your attacks against it.
Well, good, because that was a 2, and that's a natural 20.
Okay, so roll your first attack damage.
D8. 7 plus 4, 11.
All right.
Wait, 7 times 2 because it was a critical.
You're
So
right.
14.
14 plus 4 is 18.
Okay, so the first hit, as you jam down, you go to stir it, you hit right at the base of the skull, and the neck just breaks immediately. But you feel like you still have to go through the motions, so you still stir inside, even though it's not living. The body's limp and just kind of being pushed around in a circle, and you're like, oh!
Does it look like being pushed around in a circle?
Like that. So that's your first strike.
Well, is he dead?
Yes, he's very dead.
Orc physiology is not my specialty. Do I see other orcs around me?
There are 2 sleeping, and there is one that was first struck by you with your crossbow that was wounded, but it's still standing and its blades out.
I
It's
get
kind
one more attack, right?
you do.
I will move to that one and hit him, right?
Okay, you.
Oh, I use my movement to get down?
What's your movement?
40.
Actually, yes, you would have enough because you are quicker than the other. So you have just enough speed to get right up to him. Go ahead and make your second attack.
You're so speedy.
Not with advantage.
No.
That's probably a miss. It's a 9.
Yep. This one sees you crush his friend and stir him up a bit, and prepares itself. And as you rush towards, darts out of the way and just dodge rolls beyond your attack. No effect.
It's a wraith. It's a grave walker. No! They can disappear at will.
All right. So that ends Eden's turn. Scott, you're up first.
The last one that remains unasleep.
Yep.
Crossbow.
Go for it.
Nice. Is he now within melee of him?
He is, yes.
17.
Yeah, that'll
So I'll
hit.
use my sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Well, that's 8. 12. 16. 20.
Yeah, between the damage you already took, this one, the arrow strikes right in the abdomen, and it clutches it, gets the axe up to its side, and you see it's like with its final bit of strength trying to strike a blow towards your Oleg friend over there, but just crumples to the ground and bleeds out from its abdomen.
Now,
Thanks, Skok.
now, quiet. I'm looking at you. Quietly kill the other and leave one for questioning.
Kill the other? There's 2
I
asleep.
walk over and use my maul and smash it down on one of the ones that's sleeping.
Okay, make an attack with advantage. It's an auto crit because it is incapacitated.
Ooh, 16 plus 8, so that's definitely gonna hit, and it's an auto crit.
No, it is a crit.
Yeah.
It's an auto crit because it's right there. Actually, you wouldn't even have to roll because when it's
asleep.
incapacitated, no attack rolls have advantage, right? And within 5 feet, it's critical hit. So yeah, you did hit, and you have a crit.
Reroll that. That'll hurt.
Yeah! 20 plus 5, 25.
Just scattered Gallagher performance. Just all of you are like,
A good kill.
and the one sleeping now has like this section of hand that kind of just slopped onto its head, and it kind of like pulls it in and like kind of cuddles with the disembodied orc arm.
The thumb of
Yeah.
the... Can I, how do I get down? I'm tiny.
Here, I'll catch you.
We'll catch you. Just go
We'll
grab.
catch you.
Oh, wait. I have a blanket. What? Spread it out, and we'll hold it, and you can jump down on the blanket.
Don't
Just jump
let
down.
me fall.
No, of course not. Right as he jumps, I let go and start thinking.
Make an acrobatics check.
Oh no. Oh, hey, 17 trickster rogues, man. Okay.
All right. So as you leap off and watch one of 3 Todd points on it vanish, you kind of like flap your arms really fast and try and maneuver through the air. You manage to hit some tension on their side and roll off. You only suffer 3 points of bludgeoning damage as you roll off the ground. As you land, I want you to go ahead and roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, what's that all about? Oh, I know what it is.
Oh,
What is it?
That's not good. That's a 6.
All right. So as you roll and land, the sleeping powder seems to have worn off. And the one that's in the ground, clutching and sucking on the thumb of the Mbisambadi Uruk arm goes.
Spits the thumb out.
Grab him! Grab him!
We're not to kill him?
No! Question him!
We will question him, and we will question him in the patented way we always question individuals when we all speak as one. One.
Don't bite his
Don't
throat.
bite his throat. Right.
All right.
So
You strong people, grapple him!
I will grapple him.
Or make an athletics check.
Not good. 9.
Natural 19. As you get a grab, he goes, pulls away. You can attempt to make another if you want to.
Sure.
So you get 2 attacks. You can make 1 per attack.
That's right. This one it's just athletics check, 13.
Yep, 13. Yeah, I know. He's like, pushes away from you twice. The slimy little orc is now
Sneaky one.
freaked
I
out.
start grabbing at him like it's a piece of paper blowing in the wind, trying to walk after.
It's just like,
Oh no! Athletics? Or what?
Oh crap!
Athletics is 10.
10. Nope. It's like grabbing the soap. It's like, it just keeps slipping out of your grasp. It's like crawling on the ground.
25.
25. Okay, yeah, that'll do it. It's like it slips past each one. It's like crawling on the ground.
Is that good?
Oh, you get the ankle and you pull him back in. Slides onto his back and is like underneath this giant Olog body covered in armor that's just like towering over, looking up at you, Arby, like.
We're gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
Yes.
All together,
All
right?
together.
Yeah.
1,
2, 3.
Who do you serve?
We are the Forks. Who do you serve? Not meaning food, because we are the Forks.
Somebody make an intimidation check.
I will intimidate. Natural 1.
7.
9.
2.
Oh my god, are you serious?
After this display, the Uruk on the ground just goes. What is this? What is it? The Forks? Really? No. Just kill me.
I guess we have to kill him.
Give him pain.
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 I've lifted him up,
Look.
hanging by his ankle. Do we want to use him as a pinata?
It's multicultural. Sure, I'll take out my length of chain and just sort of start whipping him.
Oh, man.
Who do you go for?
My name's Borg. Please stop it. I'm Borg.
Bog.
Bog, bog.
Bog.
Bog, bog.
Who sent you? Where are you from? Who do you work for?
We're looking for Graham.
Who is your daddy and what does he
Do
do?
you know the fencing job?
Graham? You did. Where's Graham?
I can show you. I can show you.
All right, I drop him.
Oh. Okay. I can show you. So, just know, Graham is strange. He's a fanatic. Bit of a
Bit of a creepy individual.
Sure.
Should we take a short rest while we talk about him? Can I sit down? I'm just going to sit down and listen to what he's saying.
Take a load off you.
This Uruk, which at close glance is like it's small. It's like it's borderline goblin in how thin and tiny it is. Kind of sits up on his feet.
A fanatic, Ugram is. Near death once, he was. Now works for some tog who walks like the Wraiths do. The Bright Lord he is.
Who?
Marks all these gorbs with his hand. He does. I don't question though. Ugram can break any of us. I've seen it, I have.
You can't break me.
She's unbreakable.
I'm unbreakable.
She's unbreakable.
That's good. You said he walks for the Bright Lord. A Bright Lord,
What's that?
I've seen him around. It's just some stupid man filth. Pigskin.
Yeah, soft skin.
Let me show you.
Man swan.
Yeah.
That's another one, talk.
Yeah, sure. Those are all good ones.
What other ones can we use?
Man filth.
Man swine.
Man beast.
I already said man filth.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, what other insults could we use all together in one voice in our traditional way?
Please don't. Please. Bork is asking
You see, we're tougher than your master. You said creepy? Who's creepier than the Forks? You can answer.
No one?
Correct. Correct answer.
That's right.
There's two things I know. We are the creepiest, and that's it.
So Ugram works for the Bright Lord. He can bend anyone to his will. Well, yeah. Didn't bend me. That's true. Didn't ask.
Where is he?
I'll show you.
Can you show us in 13 minutes? Because
Really
I just
wanna
want to take a
rest.
short break.
Sure, take a rest.
If
Take
we
a break.
rest, what if they send a patrol up here?
Now, how
We'll
about this?
pretend that we're the guys that we just killed.
You lead us to Ugram. We'll rest for a minute, and then when you lead us, we'll let you leave. Okay.
I'm going to use him as a pillow as I take a
I'm gonna
short
bind his hands first.
This is good.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna stick some dirty garments hanging off of Eden in his mouth and gag him up.
You have a choice, mate. You could join us. Every fork, as has been proven by science, has 5 forky things. We are but 4. If you join us, we will be 5.
No, but then we'd be the
The Firks.
fire.
Yeah, fire.
The fire-
And then
Which
it
doesn't
would- it's
work
more
as
like a
well.
The
spork.
4 orcs.
It's more sporks than fork, so.
So the
If you
5 orcs
join
would be
us,
fire
you
orcs.
could be my pillow as long as you want.
Hold on, I take
I think
out.
that's
I
a
take
yes.
out the.
I fluff him up. And go lay down.
You break a few bones in the process. And
Yeah.
I should gag him back up. I walk back over to Eden and I tear off like a bit of cloth near the groin area. Yeah, that'll just put it back in his mouth. Okay, should we take a short rest?
Yeah.
I guess.
all right, so you guys all take a short rest. You can use any hit dice that are currently unspent.
2 more. Yeah,
I gotta use them all.
because you have those hit dice
Yep.
once per day. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
All right.
Back up at 4.
Well, that was crap.
You get your key back. You get your
I
action
got my
search
key
back.
back.
Yeah.
Almost full.
Almost full. Not quite.
Right. At the end of this rest, as you're kind of just laying back, you just hear this silent whimpering as Borg's like,
It's okay, Bog Bog.
Oh man. Pet names.
All right.
Well, you said his name too.
Pet names for our captive.
Lead us to Urgram.
I need to get up first.
You've got a gag in your mouth.
I think he says.
I need to get up first.
Let him up.
All right, I sit up. You're very comfy. I start taking his ropes off him as I pat his little head.
Why are you untying his hands?
Well, because I thought he needs to walk.
They're on his hands.
I don't understand what the problem is.
Now, I've made him a nice bit of jewellery for his wrists. Let's leave it on so he feels like he's part of the group.
All right.
Okay.
I tie his hands back together. Okay. In front.
Yeah,
In
yeah,
front,
yeah.
okay.
Should I undo his feet then?
Those were never tied.
Okay.
All right, so as you guys continue eastward under the cover of night, having crossed over the apex of this mountain range, you descend down the treacherous paths and cliffs below. A few hours downward, continuing with the pushing of Bork ahead of you, he begins to continuously glance out in the darkness ahead of you until eventually you come around one bend through this small kind of valley path that's been carved through years and years of heavy rains and wind that have just burrowed this small walkway through these big cliff sides. You turn around the corner and you can see immediately about a dozen or so dotted lights in the distance of the dark, maybe a quarter mile away. And there Bork goes,
Out there. That's where he is. That's where Graham and the Tark have been preparing.
Is the Bright Lord down there?
Maybe.
How do we get inside?
I don't know.
Have you
I
ever...
thought I had to go outside of it.
You've never been inside.
Oh, I have been inside, but they just let me in. Don't think they're going to do that for you.
Is there a password or something?
Do all of you, like, wear special hats or something?
I mean,
he kind of looks down at himself and looks around.
they gave us these.
And he kind of tugs at like the tunic that he has under his like kind of ramshackle piecemeal armor, and there's like this soft gray material that has a what looks to be some sort of a like a dull gray handprint that's pulled across the front. And he goes,
Maybe this.
That's pretty. I could wear that.
You're big.
So you said the other Uruk were marked by this Bright Lord.
Oh, he just gives him like a...
Oh,
Does it leave a print on their face?
I don't think so.
you want me to give it a try?
Do it.
All right, I walk over to Mozu and slap him as hard as I can across the face.
all right.
How many hit points do I lose?
What's your strength modifier?
5.
Your strength modifier is 5. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage to the face as your jaw actually disconnects from one side and
You are huge. Oh my gosh.
I can't understand you.
Is
It
that
was-
what the mark looks like? Yeah!
Can I see it? Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying?
yes, you may.
Natural 20.
Yeah, he's totally lying. He has no idea. Like, just watch you slap the shit out of your friend and is kind of amused by it.
I've got an idea. What if we untie him and he brings us in as new recruits to Ugram?
And then what?
We'll get an audience with him and we cut his head off. And then we bring it back.
I like
can
it.
hear you.
No,
your
we're not going to
head.
cut
No,
your
no.
head
Oh,
off.
oh.
No.
No,
We need you
no,
to get
no,
in.
the man-eater. The
I
face
can do
eater.
that. I can help you in. Yeah. And we'll cut you in on the spoils.
Yeah, we're going to get
Good idea.
a lot of money for this.
Yeah.
For this mission, and we'll give you one half.
Make a deception check.
One
I actually have deception points.
15.
It's like,
That's very generous. So then, to Ugram.
Yes.
Come on.
Turgra.
Cut his binds.
May I fix my jaw?
Oh, I can fix it. I'm a medic.
Thank you.
make a medicine check.
That's cocked. 11 plus medicine, 14.
14. It takes a minute, but eventually, it's sore. It's swollen. Your face looks disproportionate.
I feel alive.
I start
Thank you.
yanking his robes off of his hands. His robes off.
Yeah.
His robes off of his hands. I'll take his robes off too, just in case.
I'll make him naked.
I'll make him, because...
He needs to have a costume on.
Give him his
for the
robes back.
ruse.
All right, I'll give him his robes back.
Put some
Sorry.
on.
Remember, you're bringing us in because we're new recruits. You're here to see Graham.
Right.
No questions.
Right. Ferocious warriors we are.
The moment you betray us, we will kill you.
Right.
Painfully.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Follow me.
And he begins to carefully dart around. You guys progress for about 20 or so minutes before you reach the very base of this mountain. It's now evened out, and you're in this valley where this small fortress is. And the closer you get, I want you to make a perception check.
All of us?
All of you guys that are paying attention.
This is great. 17.
17 here as well.
Ooh, 22.
All right.
Oh, 18.
Plus
Sorry.
what? What is my perception?
Perception.
It's towards the bottom.
Ah, there. Oh, 14.
Well, okay, some decent rolls all around. Okay, you guys can see at the on the other side of this wide valley with the torchlights encircle a fence-walled encampment. A single ramshackle watchtower marks the center of the interior of this, large, sharpened pike-like wall, while the back half of the wall is buttressed against the mountain base across the valley from you, vanishing into a large cavern. So it's not a full encirclement. You see the wall encircles around the base of this mountain, and then each side ends at the mountain, and there's an actual natural cavern that the base of it kind of hides in shadow.
That's a
part of
nice
the
camp.
encampment.
They've got a real nice camp.
Location, location, location.
But do they have grog?
Oh.
You hear the 22? Mm-hmm. You also hear, kind of faintly off in the distance, this. And you've heard this sound before. It's kept you up at night whenever the categories in the cages were particularly rambunctious. And it sounds like a category, and as soon as you hear it, you also hear a. And a second one, not far from it, goes.
We'll have to sneak in.
There's categories.
But like near you, like maybe 40 feet from you at the moment.
Are there trees around us?
No trees. You're in Mordor right now.
Yep.
Oh no.
Just thought I'd ask. Some ashen trees.
I mean, there are jagged
Petrified
rocks, and like,
charcoal.
part of the terrain in itself is just a series of broken shale and large rock faces that jut out of the ground from seismic activity.
What do
Should
you
we
hear?
hide behind the rocks? It's categories.
You hear categories.
Yeah. Like real big sounding ones.
Prepare to fight, and I hide.
Okay, make a stealth check.
Hide. No, we should sneak past them.
That's true. We should. 16.
Okay. So you just watch as Cactus disappears behind a rock. What are you guys doing?
I'd also try to duck behind a rock.
We're just gonna sit here?
I don't know.
I'm
We're
gonna duck
kill 'em?
behind a rock and wait for one to show its face around the rock, and then I'm gonna hit it with my maul.
Okay, make a stealth check with disadvantage.
Why don't we try to go past them?
7.
Okay. You watch as Arby nods, follows suit right behind where Skak is, and the rock's almost the size of Arby, so you just see that this outline of Arby clutching this rock and trying to act quiet as the armor's like clink, 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 clink.
Look and see if we can make it past them. You stick your head out.
All right, I will stealthily see if I can see any categories and just kind of move out and look around.
Make a stealth check.
Ooh, 25.
Sneaky, sneaky.
As you kind of climb a little bit of the rock face on one side of this pathway that's carved into the mountain base here, you glance up just past and you can see the faint bit of moonlight that breaks through one of the nearby clouds. You can see just the outer rim of 2 fully grown categories that are currently just walking maybe 15 feet from each other. Kind of a dual hunting snare. They're both like on the ground, and they're just smelling for any sort of possible prey that might be in the vicinity.
Hi. We need to distract them somehow. Does anyone have any meat on them?
No, but I have a bell.
A bell?
Yeah.
That would distract.
It's a bell. It makes noise.
Yeah,
Ding, 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 ding. The bell is now ringing in her hand. You hear the
Throw the bell! Throw the bell!
I throw the bell.
The categories this way. And they both go jumping and leaping in towards where the source of the bell sound
I
was.
threw the bell. mile.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
Please throw it a mile.
18.
The bell arcs
Oh, no,
behind
no, no,
where you guys were.
15, because it's not a saving throw.
Right. It arcs off behind you, and you watch as one large category, nearly 15 feet from end to end, leaps from the top of the cliff down into the ravine behind you, the rock ravine where you were, and pounces on right where the bell landed. You hear it plink! With an impact, you see rocks get thrown as it scrapes across the ground, and it tears at the where the sound source was. This is their tearing out. The other one comes right up to the edge to inspect inside. Right over where you are. It hasn't quite noticed you right now, as you guys are all standing still. The bell is quickly being noticed to not be anything fleshy.
I look up, is it like right above the head?
It's about maybe 5 feet above you right now.
So I could take my maul and go like this.
Or
Sure.
I could use Mage Hand to create a better distraction.
Too late.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh no.
You have advantage on this strike. This is unaware of your position.
Boy, oh boy.
26.
26 hits, yeah.
Oh, 11.
11 points of damage. Nice. So, as the one its snout's kind of creeped over the edge, you can see its teeth are kind of, this thick underbite of its jaw is pulling open as it's trying to take in the air both through its nose and its mouth. At which point, out of the darkness, this giant maul head just whack slams right into its snout, and it kind of backs up briefly. And as that happens and you pull the maul back, it glances down with this look of absolute hatred and death in its eyes.
Make it sauce.
You do get a second attack, because you did take the action on this one. And at this point, the other one spins around from where the bell was, hearing the pain sound of its ally.
17.
17 hits.
Not gonna go well.
Why
are we fighting
12.
12 points of damage, alrighty. So as it's gearing up on the side, you take the maul and slam it again. This time it moves its head to the side and it hits the side of its neck. It's a heavy hit, and it takes the brunt of it, but it's so big. I mean, like, you're pretty big as an Oleg High. It's probably at least 2 or more times the mass of your
So
body.
much bigger than I thought it was.
I think you were thinking it was like a dog.
Oh, because you didn't play an orc in the game, so you don't know that these things are really, really powerful.
Really terrible.
But they can be defeated by a bell.
Yeah.
A giant liger.
And on that note, I would like everybody to roll initiative, please, as these 2 categories are now bearing down on you in this ravine. Oh, okay.
We got more of them than they have. It's okay.
All right, so.
17.
Oh, nice.
I think we should try to run.
These guys don't seem very fast.
6.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Only 4-legged
9.
greyhounds of death.
Okay.
15.
Ooh. All right, Mozu, you're up first. There's the one that's up behind you on the path, maybe about 15, 20 feet from you, and there's the one that's right above the edge right now that she slammed twice in the face. What are you going to do?
Thunderous Smite?
All right, so you pull forth your war pick, and you're going to go ahead and strike which one?
The one that was closest to Arby.
Okay.
Or can I? I should go for the other one.
It's a little high for you right now because of her size. She
Right.
can just barely reach it. You'd have to try and make your way up either RB or climb part of the cliffside. Up to you.
Do you mind if I climb you?
Not a bit.
I'm going to climb.
Make an athletics check.
Okay. Boo.
That's either a 1 or a 20.
I don't know what that is.
It's a 20.
Oh, it's a 20.
Oh, snap. Okay, so using Arby's body as a ramp, you begin to leap up from shoulder to back to shoulder, the top of her head, and jump in the air, war pick in the sky as you scream to bring it bearing down on the first category before you.
I speak for Sauron!
Alrighty, so go ahead and make an attack roll against it.
16.
16 hits. Go ahead and roll for this.
I think it's a
So yes.
1d8 plus 3.
1d8 plus 3, and then you add an additional 2d6 thunder damage to the target.
That's 8. And the 6. That is 3. And that is a 1.
It's a 12.
12.
12 points damage?
Yeah.
All right, so as you slam the war pick right into the front of its snout, it jams into one nostril and tears through across the side of its face, kind of releasing this gout of dark purplish red blood, and as the impact hits, there's a burst of energy. The sheer force of your anger as you scream in its face scares it back, and it blows about 10 feet behind you and is, knocked prone. It rolled a natural 4 plus 4 is 8, and I believe your spell DC is 11, right?
Yes, it is.
So the category, this category now gets thrown back 10 feet and is knocked prone on the ground on its side. It's trying to snap around and get its feet any sort of purchase to get back up on the ground, but currently it's open.
Nice.
The Forks are a powerful team.
All right,
They don't fork around.
That ends my turn.
that ends your turn. All right, so Scott, you're up.
Scott, because it's laying prone, I probably can't see it from below.
No,
right?
you have to get up.
I'll aim to the other one that turned at the sound of the sound of pain, and I will use my crossbow to shoot at it.
All right, go for it. It just turn around.
That's terrible. 12.
12. Okay, that does not hit.
Cool.
You turn around and you God, fire and just.
Bonus action, hide.
You are okay. I'll let you move around the rock where you are and try and hide.
Fair enough.
So you
18. On stealth.
Okay. Good to know. All right, that ends your turn. It's now their turn.
Oh no.
So the one that was knocked prone gets up off the ground, 10 feet away. It still has enough movement as you're standing now on the shoulders of Arby. It's going to go ahead. Let's see.
And we put on a big coat and pretend we're one person.
Okay.
And we sneak into a movie theater.
Oh, it's worse.
It takes a 5-foot step back
Oh no.
Oh no.
and goes into a 15-foot leap right towards you. It's a deadly leap.
Oh no.
It lunges towards you.
This was a wonderful game. Thank you for letting me
Yeah.
play.
I need both you, both Mozu and Arby to make strength or dexterity saving throw, your choice.
Get its attention. You can do it.
That's a 13.
25.
You succeed, you do not.
It's a 13.
Yeah, unfortunately. All right, so here we go.
All the dice come out.
Oh no.
Just all the dice.
14 points of bludgeoning and slashing damage to you, Mozu, and you are knocked prone as it lands on top of you, knocking you off of Arby's shoulders. You are now on the ground with it on top of you, going. It's tearing and biting at you as you're currently pinned to the floor.
He's trying to rip out my throat.
Yeah, that's true.
It's poetic.
Turnabout is fair play. You take 7 points of damage, Arby, and you are not knocked prone or thrown off. You managed to keep your way there.
Okay.
However, it's like partially standing on you now, like its hind legs are up on your back, and it's kind of using you to hold itself as it's currently putting all of its weight on Mozu. The other one that was shot at by Skak is going to go ahead and rush forward, and it's going to go ahead and make a deadly leap as well at, let's see, all that going on with that space. Yeah, it's going to have to go after Eden.
Oh, sure.
So I need you to go ahead and make a strength or dexterity saving throw, your choice.
I'll choose dexterity, and that's 21.
21, all right. So you take 6 points of bludgeoning and slashing damage together, and you are not knocked prone. It doesn't pin you in the space. You just managed to pull out of the way, but it's right up in your face now, and your back's against the rock that he's hiding behind. There's your friends in the other category right behind you over your shoulders, and this one is right in front of you right now, slashing and snarling at you. That's going to end their turn. Arby, you're up.
I'm gonna spin around and try to hit the one that's standing kind of on me.
Okay, that's one you've hit before, so go for it.
Yeah. Ooh, 26.
26 hits.
Dang. Plus 7 plus 5 is
12.
12.
Alrighty, so that first hit slams into its like you hit it again, you hear the crunch, with shoulder blade seems to almost buckle a little bit. It's looking pretty hurt, but it's still standing
I'm
there.
gonna try to hit it again. That's a 19.
That hits.
Yeah, right. Ah,
Yeah.
14.
14, alrighty. And with that, you slam up your maul a second time. It actually catches it right underneath the jaw and forces its head to snap up so fast that its spine seems to break into place. And with a, it falls limp, the entirety of its weight sliding off of your shoulders and onto Mozu, who is now prone and pinned underneath it.
I've gotten the most damage of this entire game.
Do you want me to try to hit that one too?
Yes.
I'm gonna action surge and try to run up to the other one and attack it too.
Okay, so taking a little bit there, shoving it off to the side, you rush up to the one that's right in the face of Eden. It's a quick jaunt.
That's 24.
That hits.
Oh.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Double ones both times.
What?
Wow.
Sorry, that's
Even with the
7
reroll.
points of damage.
All right,
That's
7 points of
incredible.
damage. You rush up and swing at it. This time it kind of brings its head back and manages to deflect some of the blow with the side of its face, not quite doing as much damage as you'd like.
Ooh, natural 20 on the next hit.
Ooh, make up for that. There you go.
So 10, 25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. So while it deflects the first blow, as it turns its head back to strike at you, you put your foot up and hold it right in its jaw to kind of keep it from giving away. And you use that to aim it up and swack right up the side of its temple. It rings its bell and you watch as it pulls away, the slobber and blood kind of dripping from its jaws, shaking its head back and forth in the pain you just inflicted. I believe that ends your turn.
Yes, it does.
All right, end of Arby's turn brings it to you, Eden.
Yes, I will attack relentlessly. Okay, 23 to hit.
23 to hit hits.
Yeah.
That is 5 points of damage.
Relentless damage.
Okay.
I will use my flurry of blows.
You get 2 attacks.
Oh, 2 attacks.
And then you can use your flurry.
Got it. So second attack doesn't hit. 12.
Okay.
So I can't use my flurry
You
of
can.
blows. Okay, flurry of blows.
So you get 2 more attacks.
Ooh, that's worse. And 15.
15 just barely hits.
Yay.
8 plus 4 is 12 points of damage.
Fantastic.
Plus,
Alrighty.
I will choose a condition for it. Strength saving throw. If it fails, no. He probably is strong. He's probably dexterous too.
That's just a giant category.
I'm going to choose that it can't take reactions until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so it can't take attacks of opportunity.
Yes.
There you go. Perfect. That ends your turn, Eden. Mozu, you're up. Currently prone and pinned under the dead body of a category.
May I call for help?
Yes, you may.
I would like to do that. You thought I was going to say something else, but I would like to call. Hello? Might I have a bit of aid? Please.
So polite.
Are you going to attempt to pull your way out, or are you just waiting for someone to help you?
I'm waiting for someone to help me.
Okay, so you're holding your action.
Yes, I've
for
been
somebody to aid.
beaten up a lot.
Okay.
Can we see him under this giant category?
You hear and see out of the corner of your eye. You especially see it because you're like right behind the rock, and you see his head and shoulders right there, like, help!
Excellent. The person who isn't the strongest.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
This will be fun.
I'm on the way!
All right, so holding your action for someone to help you, that brings us to Skak's turn.
Can I not help him at all? Can I pop back up out of hiding? And can I take aim with the crossbow again? As a bonus, can I smash a poison vial on one of my arrows to make it a poisoned arrow?
It's an action to poison a weapon.
Never mind, I'll just shoot
Yeah,
with a
that's more a preparation thing.
Ah, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, so go
Crossbow! Natural 20!
Oh, shit. All right, so go ahead and roll your
No.
dice, and then add the modifiers after you double it.
Okay. 6.
Plus your sneak attack.
Is it sneak attack? Is he within melee of the other one?
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
both been bashing it, so.
Excellent. Oh god, 16. 18. 22, 24.
You're supposed to double your dice, all of your dice.
26. That one's supposed to be doubled too, right?
Yep.
Okay, then 26.
26 points of damage. All right. Yeah, so as you peek out of hiding and you see it snapping and snarling at both of your friends over the side, you take a moment and slow your breathing. Release the crossbow bolt, and you watch behind as it streaks forward between your friends as the category turns, opening its jaw to snap over at Arby, and right into the back of the throat, up into the brain, and and just collapses to the ground, no longer moving.
Right in there. Oh, are you okay, Mozu?
Where's Mozu? Mozu!
Mozu!
I am a talking category.
I walk over and try to push the category.
That's my action.
All right, so since you're not in immediate danger, it takes you a minute or so, but you guys all manage to push this giant category corpse off of Mozu's body. You're sore, you're crushed, you're sweaty and covered in blood, but you're now standing.
See? That wasn't so bad.
Is our prisoner still around, or did he run away?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I forgot we even had him.
Oh, perception. 21.
21. He is quite a ways down the walkway, just sprinting away from...
I can catch him.
Can you?
I can.
Let's take off after him.
All right, I'm going to sprint after him.
Okay.
Using Step of the Wind.
Right, so you use another key point.
Yep.
And with your speed and a double dash, as he's sprinting, about a minute later or so, eventually you catch up right behind him. He's within grasp of you. He hasn't noticed you. He's just eyes on the prize right towards the fortress.
I grab the top of his skull.
All right, make an athletics check.
Okay.
Grapple him.
Athletics?
Yes.
17.
17. You grab him by the back of the head, and he gets yanked out from under his feet and slams onto the ground. You're still clutching. You pick him up. He's dangling now from your giant Olog mitts.
You can't run from the forks.
I was running from the categories. Self-preservation, mate.
That makes sense. All right, we wait here for the others, and then we follow this plan.
Yes.
You're on our side
Of
still.
course.
I trust you implicitly.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about anything.
Can we see if he's killing him or having a chat?
Make a perception check.
Nope. 2.
You see him just grabbing him by the head and pulling him in, and you see a bit of a struggle.
Oh, you should probably shoot him.
He's killing him.
Yeah.
Oh, knock an arrow.
Roll an attack.
Oh, shit. 25.
Roll damage with sneak attack.
Oh, we're so terrible.
That's terrible. 7, 8, 9, 13.
All right, so as you're holding him,
I trust you implicitly. We are in this together 100%.
Don't worry. We got this.
Yeah.
All right. We're going to make our way inside.
Friends. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can. I will use my medical kit to stabilize him. I pull out the arrow. No, don't do this to me. Come on, fight. Fight. You can come back. You can come back. I spit into the wound. I close it with my hand.
The dark light.
I'm going to ask you right now to make an initiative roll to see how fast you are at healing him versus how fast he's bleeding out from the wound.
9.
Oh, no.
You finish applying the bandages, you pulled out the bolt, and you have the body there. Roll a 3.
Fuck.
Dude,
Fuck. What's his name?
Bork.
Bork.
Just bork.
Bork, I thought I had lost you. I don't know what happened. All I can say is, I'm sorry, and it will never happen again.
You guys approach as Eden is just cradling this freshly bandaged goblin.
Did we kill him?
Yeah. What, you fixed him up?
Why did you do that? He's our ticket in. I think you can still trust us. All right.
Okay.
Or you can take that as a sign of things to come.
Oh, yes.
If you do it
Intimidating.
again.
Make an intimidation check.
Prepare to feel the... Oh, that's not terrible. 20.
He goes,
Right. Point, Megan. Okay. All right.
Why don't you call me point making? All right. Inside.
Yes.
Wait. Should we
What?
make him look a little better? I mean, you almost killed him.
Does anybody have any lipstick? And some rouge?
Wait, let me check.
I thought we were going to make him pretty.
I have a robe.
I have oil.
I have
In certain cases, I'm just saying.
I have some bagpipes.
I have a crowbar.
You have a bagpipe?
You do?
I like to play music sometimes, that's all.
I think we're good. Let's just go.
Good.
All right. So as you guys slowly begin to encroach upon the outer elements of this fortress, the points of torchlight burning in these braziers along the top side of it, you can see guards walking back and forth along the edges, short bows at the side, knocked and ready in case any sign of danger happens. You can see a front. Let's see. Actually, if you guys are closest, go ahead and make a perception check.
Yeah. 17.
Alrighty.
Nothing.
5.
If I could roll like
9.
this in our normal game, what would be?
So as you all are kind of staring off, it's about as much as you can make out. You, however, Skok, looking ahead, you can see one, there's a main entrance. There's 2 large 8-foot wide doors that are currently closed on kind of the north side of the wall. You also see what happens to be a muck-covered mud hole that's kind of towards the south side where the wall meets the mountain, where you can see there's like, it gets a little swampy, and it looks like some of this thick muck and mud kind of meets up to the side of the wall there.
So, the doors lie ahead, but I see off to the side like a little quagmire.
What's that?
It's like mucky, muddy earth and liquid.
Oh, we could
mixed
take a
together.
bath.
We could, yes. Or we could see if perhaps there's a way under the wall.
Who is that? Do you know what that is? Have you been through there before?
Well, I've seen it, eh?
Have you ever seen anyone go in or out of that?
Not intentionally, it's the shrug hole.
What's that?
I could show you.
Just
wrong?
like wrappings all around the face and one eye. Like it was already swollen from earlier and is now he's just a wrecked looking goblin.
What happened to your neck?
I don't know.
So we either go in through the front door.
Or the back door.
Literally. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh.
I think we should go through the back door.
Okay.
Hey, Shrock happens.
Shrock, yeah. Okay. Do we send him first?
Yeah.
No, because if he gets in, he runs away. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we'll go first, right?
Which one of us?
Who's the
little
most
one.
beaten up? Who's been through absolute hell?
You?
There's 2 things I know. I'm going first. And that's it. I'm going first.
Go through that Shrock hole.
All right, so I want you guys to all make stealth checks to make your way around
Oh,
that
good,
that
I'm
hole
real good
without
at being
being
stealthy.
seen.
What about stealthy?
Stealthy?
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's disadvantage for you, Arby, unfortunately, because
Why?
you have heavy armor on.
Oh man, but I rolled so well on that first
Oh,
one.
second time.
So the roll plus dexterity? Or the roll
No,
plus
just it's
Your
stealth.
stealth check.
Oh, 5. 5 total?
9.
It was a 1. 21.
10.
Okay. As you guys quietly make your way over to the Shrock hole, you approach the base of the gate there, and you hear a voice above you go,
Hey! What are you doing?
Bonk, bonk, say something.
you look up and there's like 3 archers that all have their like bows notched down. You're going, what the hell is...
Brick, say something.
Oh, as we're gathering for the alchemist, getting some more prime shrug for his boomy balls.
He's gonna attempt to make a deception. Oh, not bad actually. See if they rolling against myself here.
All right. Who are them?
We're the Forks.
What's your forks?
It's what you eat with.
Yes.
We work for Urgram.
Make a deception check.
Oh no.
5.
And one of them starts whispering to the other one, and the one that he's whispering to nods and kind of goes and grabs one of the torches and starts going over towards one of the unlit braziers. You've seen these before. They're used usually as a beacon, a warning, a signal for any sort of undue.
Let's go through the truck hole right away.
No.
Fast.
No.
Charging
You
in.
kill him.
The guy walking towards the brazier.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there are 3 longbows above us, and we have the low ground.
That's why we have to
We'll
go through
go
the truck hole as fast as we
Kill
can.
him so he doesn't light it, then we go into the poop.
Okay, I the guy walking with the torch towards the brazier, does he look like he intends to light said
He
brazier?
looks like he's intense to light
I
it.
will draw very quickly the crossbow and try and put one in him.
All right,
while
go
he's
ahead.
not looking.
Go ahead and roll for an attack.
Okay.
How high is the wall?
Little sneak attack.
How high is the
Is it
wall
a
there?
surprise attack? Oh, wait, no. You're
No, it's not a
that kind
surprise.
of
Yeah, it's not a surprise. No, it's probably about 15 feet high.
But is it a sneak attack?
You weren't. Oh, you were pretty stealth. The rest weren't.
Yeah, 21.
So yeah, so he doesn't. So 20,
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 16 to hit.
16 to hit. That. Yeah, that hits. The archer.
Okay. 10, 15, 16, 17.
All right. So the one who's walking towards the brazier just like falls off the wall on this side and slams in the mud there, and the other 2 archers immediately go.
Go!
And they both pull, and they're going to both fire arrows down. One of them's going to fire at you. Actually, no, they're both going to fire at you because you killed a friend. You revealed yourself. They suck though. It's an 11.
That will miss.
Yeah. And a 10.
That misses as well.
So you like took out of both sides. They both go for secondary arrows as they begin running towards the brazier themselves now. What are you guys doing?
You should hit them too, because they're going to light it.
I'm going to jump up onto the wall.
Can you do that?
I'm going to use my Step of the Wind, which doubles my jump distance.
Wow.
Distance? Does that mean height?
Well, yeah, the distance, or we'll say height for this.
Okay.
What's your strength modifier?
1. My strength modifier is 1.
Right. It doubles it, so you get. I'll say you barely, because of your height, because you are an Olog, you barely get your fingers up on the top. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw to try and pull yourself up.
Okay. 9.
You drop back down. It's just, it's too high.
Are there any rocks around?
Make a quick investigation check if you want to.
We did take a rest. Have we regained any spells we used?
No.
A
Thank you.
12.
It's a long rest. Yes. A 12. You find a small rock, like in your hand, it's really small.
I'm going to try to throw this little rock at one of them.
Make an attack roll.
Oh, 11.
It just arcs
I'm
over
used
the
to
wall.
bigger sized rocks is all. That's just because they were so.
To the truck hole!
Yeah, but try to hit.
Yeah, I'm
but-
going to try and hit one of the last 2 that are running.
All right, go for it. And they're going to go again.
Okay. 15.
15 just barely hits.
Oh, boy. Okay.
We gotta get them before they light the brazier.
It'll be okay.
It's technically not sneak attack because you haven't
Oh,
hit
thank you.
this thing.
Then that is only 10.
10 damage. Okay, so one of them gets hit and he's still standing and he's going to whip around and try and fire back at you. The other one that's just running past is going to go ahead and pull out a torch
Oh no!
and try to light it. All right, so that ends your turn. They're going to go. The one guy's going to take another shot at you. There we go. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Did we all get? I did not make an action that.
Oh shit, that's right, you didn't. So you go.
Truck hole.
You go in.
It's going
Yes,
in.
I'm going in.
Okay. So you go ahead and make a. As you dive into it, let's say make an
Gross.
investigation check to try and feel your way through.
Ew.
7.
You disappear into it and just writhe around a bunch, trying to reach out for something. It's very taut, and like even your Uruk form is having a hard time pulling underneath.
Again, I feel alive.
Indeed. All right, so
Feel alive.
so you
Uncanny dodge, please.
yes, that would be 7 points of piercing damage reduced to 3,
Okay.
and the other guy manages to light The brazier, the light goes bright. The signal has been lit. What are you guys doing?
We should run. We should run to the front door and act like we saw attackers running off a different direction.
That's really smart.
A party?
No, we all. Yeah.
He's in Shrock right now.
Well,
I'm gonna go in the Shrock hole.
All right.
I'm gonna pick up the body of the guy that fell
Okay.
and try to throw him at the other guy.
Are you that
Make an
good?
attack roll.
Yeah, I'm big.
It's just your strength modifier. You're not proficient in bodies.
Body chucking's not a thing.
8.
8. It just hits the wall and slides down into the ground. You hear this horrible crunching sound as a number of previously unbroken bones are now freshly broken in the dead body.
Oh no.
You have another attack if you want to walk up and try it again.
I'm gonna try it again, but this time since I didn't throw him high enough, I'm gonna spin around and try to lob him up. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Make another attack roll with the crumpled body.
That's terrible.
Holy crap.
7.
You release a little too early, and he just against the wall right next to you. One of the arms kind of tears and flies off and hits the mud, and you're just like, you liquefied his insides at this
Well,
point.
He's not feeling very
Are we
good.
going in the Shrock hole?
I'm going in the Shrock hole.
How big is the shark hole? Can all of us fit in
find out.
there?
Well, as you
One
dive
at a
in,
time.
it pushes you out the other side. You just get shoved out, plop out, just
reborn.
covered in Shrock. And you look around, and you can see as you wipe your eyes at the Shrock. Everybody is now starting to look around at the signal and begin to grab their weapons and start preparing for some sort of an incursion. You dive into it. You get halfway in. This is a very small space underneath, and you're a very large Olag. I'm gonna need you to make either an athletics or acrobatics check to try and push through.
Okay.
Your choice.
Acrobatics. 19.
19. You push through and watch as the bottom of the wall kind of splinters and breaks, but you manage to make your way through, and now you stand up behind Mozu, a good number of feet taller than him, also covered in Shrock, and you both now look around at this chaos happening. What are you doing?
You want to go in, Skek?
No. Yes. I jump in. We'll jump in afterwards.
Okay.
In the Shrock hole.
All right. You dive in. The space has been open, thankfully. You follow through. They've kind of paved the path.
through. So big.
You glide through, and now it's just it's you and your friend Bort, who's like looking at the archers. Well, the archers, the one that lit the torch, is going to go ahead and try and take another shot. They're both taking a shot. One's going to be at you, and one's going to be at you. Now that you guys are on that side, against you, that is a 21.
Hits.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Uncanny dodge to no, I already used my reaction.
Well, you used it from last time, so your returned, so you have it back again.
Oh, okay, great.
So you can use it, yeah.
Okay, each turn. I got
So it's reduced to 4 points of piercing damage.
Copy that.
And then one against you is a 14.
Doesn't hit me.
Breaks off the armor. They're both just firing arrows down at you. All right, so what are you guys doing? You glide underneath as they fire at you. You slip under. You're back there with Bort.
I'm telling Bork to go through before me. Go on.
Poor guy.
Dives
some
in,
shock in
like
that
slowly wades into it, like, and then goes under and pushes his way through without an issue. And
All
you?
right, I'm gonna just gingerly lower myself into the Shrek and then go under slowly.
Okay. As you guys get up on the other side, you can now see about 40 to 50 various Uruk have now gathered at the base of the wall where you're standing. Oh, no. They're all armored and ready. Their weapons are drawn, and you are completely surrounded on the interior of this wall. With nothing but liquid shrack at your back as you all stand there, but they're all keeping at bay. And you watch as a hand comes up behind the crowd and goes, "Hold!" And everyone's like, they're just like ready to stare at you, but they begin to part in the center. And you watch with heavy steps as an Olag High approaches with a giant mutated underbite with tusks that reach up past the nostril. The eyes peek through from what looks to be heavily scarred muscle tissue where a face once existed but has since been torn and not healed very well over. You see, clutching a giant great axe in its grasp, what you assume to be Urgram, the Face Eater, who has approached and goes, "Who
enters my home? The Bright Lord called to us.
Make a deception check.
15.
The Bright Lord, you say? Yes. Then stand at me. Walk up and prove you bear the mark. I bear no mark yet. I desire to. I have literally gone through Shrug for this moment. The Bright Lord spoke to me in my head. He told me, the strong take what they want. And I want to be part of the Bright Lord's army.
At this point, you see Graham kind of was taken aback by this response and glances over his shoulder as he steps back, and you hear a voice from behind it go, "Let me see this orc. Bring him before me." And as Urgram steps aside, you see a human male standing with long, somewhat tattered dark hair, beard towards the base of the chin, wearing leather and hide armors with bits of chainmail beneath what looks to be a dark cloak with what appears to be a single long blade extended to one side. All the rest of the various Uruks around the area separate and back away, and as they do, you see a familiar flash in their eyes, that strange gray-white light that you saw when you first had your fortress attacked. The human man walks forward. "You say you came this far for the Bright Lord? Then come, stand before me. Be marked as you say your request."
Mozu! Mozu!
He's been chosen.
I walk towards the Bright Lord. I kneel before the Bright Lord. I am Mozu the Chosen. Choose me, Bright Lord.
As he kind of looks down upon this sniveling Uruk, his hand protrudes forward, and you see for a second the outer image of his form begin to shimmer. And for a moment, you see a familiar sight you've only seen towards the outskirts of the dead wastes and swamps on the western side of Mordor. You see spiritual energy pull out of him, and you see for a brief instant a wraith-like form of some long-dead elf that marks the exterior of his body. As the hand reaches forward, this voice echoes around.
Come, may you join the rest of this army.
Takes the hand and places it against the side of Mozu's face.
I scream out, "No!" and run forward and try to tackle him. Man's one!
I need you all to roll initiative right now.
Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Let's try something. So much for that idea.
12.
Okay. You rolled all right, 12 initiative?
Yeah.
All right, so we have
9 here.
alrighty.
18.
Oh, wow. You are dead even
Really?
with the targ.
16 for me.
Okay.
Oh, crap.
All right, so top of the round, Arby, as you go charging forward right as the hand reaches to grab the side of Mozu's face. What are you going to do?
Oh, I'm gonna...
Make a shove attack? You're trying to push him out of the way? Is
I
that
was
what
gonna
you're
try to push him off of Mozu.
Okay, then making a shove attack for your first strike. I believe I need you to make an athletics check.
Okay.
We're checking here. This doesn't happen too often.
20.
20. Okay. Yep, contested against athletics or acrobatics. Alrighty. Weirdly enough, you managed to just get in fast enough. Your large Olog high form, poof, poof, and slam with your shoulder into this Tark, who goes flying off, spinning in the air and landing, just barely catching himself as he skids back about 10 feet or so. Looks up at you, and you still the Wraith form on the outside. The eyes flash with this vibrant, scary white light, and the Wraith form fits back into the body as the Tark stands to his feet, the blade out of the side, and goes, "Very well. So you've chosen death." All All right, so you still have another attack if you want to take
Okay,
it.
I'm gonna keep attacking him. I don't know which dice to use though. Okay. 26!
26 hits.
Manfilth! 14!
14 points of damage. Nice. All right. So as you hit him, you hear ringing out behind him the voice of the Face Eater himself, Urgrams, who's
Grave Walker, smash the infidels.
We're all gonna die.
so.
There's only 40 of them, 40 or 50.
All right. So at this point, the Grave Walker, who's now up in front of you, takes the hit. And just glares back at you with the burning white eyes. He's going to go ahead and make 2 strikes on you with Urfael, his sword. That is a 21.
That hits me.
That is 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And 19.
That also hits.
That is 6 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
And then is going to go ahead and attempt a Shadow Strike attack. As it strikes you twice with the sword, it sidesteps to the side and looks around at you.
Oh! Ah!
And that is a 16. What's your armor class?
16.
16, it hits you. As you watch, the Grave Walker suddenly vanishes from his place. A streak of vibrant white light just shoots between the two of you and appears right in front of you before striking down. That's an 18 to hit. Yes. All right. You suffer 5 points, 9 points of slashing damage and 4 points of radiant damage.
Oh, so can I use Uncanny Dodge on the slashing but not the radiant?
Well, it's against the whole attack, so.
Oh, okay, so 13 points down to 7?
Correct.
Okay.
Down to 6, it would be.
6, okay.
All right.
Oh,
and that's going to end the Grave Walker's turn.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Ending that, Skok, you're up.
Please, let us live. Let us live. I want to be with you, and I will aim my crossbow over at Eden.
And I'll pull the trigger.
Okay. Roll, go for it.
Is he within melee of one of my 40 or 50 of my new allies?
No. As what was once an ally is now no longer.
23.
Does that hit?
That hits, but I will use deflect missiles.
Oh! Roll for damage.
7.
All right.
I reduce that by more than 7 points.
So as you fire the crossbow bolt, you watch as Eden. So you spend a key point. Go ahead and roll an attack with it. It's considered proficient.
You get to attack him?
Yeah, if you do reduce the damage past what it did, you get to throw it back at him.
That's awesome.
16. I rolled a 16 plus. I don't know.
Yeah,
what.
that hits. Go ahead and roll the damage. So it's a D8 plus. You say your dexterity.
My dexterity is
Yeah.
plus 4.
Yeah, so D8 plus 4.
Play along. It's all a joke.
8 plus 4.
12 points of piercing damage.
I can't use Uncanny Dodge because
Nope, you've already used it.
What are you at? Huh? What are you at, bro?
8.
Good to know. All right, at the end of your turn, you still have a bonus action if you wanted to try something.
I want to hide behind the Grave Walker's legs.
Okay. So you move behind the Grave Walker. All right. At the end of your turn, he's going to use one of his legendary actions, 2 of his legendary actions, to try a dominate on you.
Me?
Yes. So as you reach
Show
behind,
yourself to be weak.
reach it. It's an 18. So reaches behind, and his hand, as he's still staring forward, grasps the side of your face, and you feel this burning, singeing sensation. Make a wisdom saving throw.
13.
13. The mark, the brand of the Grave Walker now burned into your face. You see the majesty of the Bright Lord before you, and you understand This is the one to follow.
This is the one to follow.
So whereas you may have decided to change allegiance before it is solidified now, you are working for the Gravewalker.
Yes, bright lord.
All right, that ends that turn. Mozu, you're up. The rest of the Uruks are like stepping back to just watch this. They're just enjoying the fray.
I stand ready to be chosen.
So you just stay there still kneeling, like 20 feet away? Alrighty. That's your
There's two things I know. The Bright Lord is my new master, and I am merely Mozu, unless you choose me.
Merely Mozu.
Perfect. All right, that ends Mozu's turn. Eden, you're up. Having just thrown the bolt back at Skok.
I look over at Arby with it, just trying to get a sense of what is she on my side? Which way is she leaning?
I just got a lot of Shrek falling over me right now. I'm going to.
This is not
Looking
going to
at
end well. Our leader, BAFTA, told us if we found where they were, that would be a reward.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to leave. Oh, no! I can't win this fight!
All right,
Not with that attitude.
Everyone's turning into bad guys!
Technically, we are bad guys.
That's right. Oh, I don't know what to do. I can't beat that guy. He's a wraith. I'm going to
You're gonna
spend
run?
my last key point and run as fast as I can through the shrine.
You're just like... just dive back into the Shrog hole underneath. It's easy enough for you to push past now since you made way earlier. You pop out the other side and start bolting away. All right. At the end of your turn, the Gravewalker is going to go ahead and use last legendary action. Seeing you dart away, is going to turn back towards you and is going to go ahead and the blade goes away for a second and pulls his bow Azkar out and pulls back with an arrow and releases it. That is actually that's a 12. Roll really low.
I dodge it. It's all the Shrek on me. It
It
slips
just
off.
slips off and you just unmoving, unbreakable even.
Unbreakable.
All right, back at the top. It's now Arby and the Gravewalker's turn.
I run over and I try to hit him.
All right, you rush. Maul swinging in the air. Go for it.
It's a miracle.
Oh no. That's to 11.
11. You go and swing, woof, and you watch as the form kind of shimmies by and he kind of just dodges right out of the way. Preternaturally fast.
You're tricky, you. I try to hit him again.
Okay.
Oh no, that's only. That's only 11.
The second swing goes wide, and for a second you're sure you made contact, but then right in the space where the hammer goes, you watch as the Gravewalker stands back into place. You sow chaos uninvited.
I don't even know what you mean.
Bow or crumple before your bright lord. The choice matters not, for death has already found me once and lost. And he's going to go ahead and attempt to make a Wraith stun attack against you.
Oh no.
Doesn't really hurt.
That is 23 to hit.
Oh no.
All right, you take 10 points of radiant damage.
I'm gonna use my Troll's Endurance.
Okay.
And I'm gonna take that down. Oh yeah. By 10.
A 10. So it hits you and you resist the damage, but I still need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. Okay. 21.
Okay. You feel the impact of the Wraith energies, but your physical form, being a tough Olog-hai, you resist the stunning effect of the strike and push through it. No stun on you whatsoever.
Right.
And then is going to go ahead and follow up with 2 more attacks with Urfael as the bow's been put to the side. And is going to swing twice with the blade against you. That is a 15. It just slides off your armor. Second strike, that's cocked. Natural 1.
Yes.
So swings a second time, and you actually catch the blade in your hand. You feel it like cutting into your grip a little bit, but you just tighten as you stare down at the Grave Walker, unmoved at this threatening presence that's just looking up at you, like it's only an inevitability.
Boss fight, pigskin.
All right. So that's going to go ahead and end their turn. Skok, you're up.
I serve the Bright Master.
Can I hold my attack and ask for one of the large Uruks or Urukais to pick me up and throw me above the wall so I could take a crossbow shot at fleeing Eden?
Sure, you glance off to the side, and one of the Ologs who's off to the side there, it's like kind of his chains are on the chest. You could see maybe it was part of the physical handy Ologs as opposed to warrior. Kind of looks at you with a nod. Make a persuasion check.
We all must serve. Answer the call.
Yeah, that's going to be a 19.
19. The Olag goes, picks you up and just gives you an alley-oop into the air. Yeah, easy enough. You arc up. Make an acrobatics check to try and land your feet on the wall.
21.
You land on the edge of the wall and you glance out just past, and you can see Eden just darting away.
We cannot flee.
Make an attack.
Does he know what's coming? Any chance in sneak attack?
I mean, he's
on the other side of the wall, but I was free.
I will say he's not aware of your presence. Sure, I'll allow it.
12, 15, 17, 18.
18 points of piercing damage.
I will use my troll's endurance to reduce that by 11 points. So what's that total?
7 points.
7 points.
So crossbow bolt catches you in the back of the shoulder blades, like right where the spine meets them, and your body tenses for a second.
I touch the arrow and I say, he's right. Forks don't run. They stick in meat and they stay there forever. And I turn around and I run back into the truck.
All right, so when we get to your turn, you're just bolting back. All right. So Mozu.
Yes.
It's back up to your turn.
Can I hold it until the actions are done?
I mean, pretty much everyone else is gone.
Right. Can I speak to the Bright Lord?
Mm-hmm.
I said I heard the voice of Sauron. I lied. I never heard anything. But I will hear your voice if you will speak to me.
Okay. You use that as your action?
Yeah.
All right, at the top, it is RB and Talion's turn. So, what are you doing?
Do I still have a hold of his blade?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah. Can I try to smack it with himself and say, "Stop hitting yourself! Stop hitting yourself!"
Sure. All right. Go ahead and make. This would be a athletics versus athletics to try and.
A 14.
23.
Oh, yeah.
As you attempt to do it, he pulls the blade from the grass. Kind of cuts your hand a little bit, but nothing too major. So.
All right, then I'm just gonna try to attack him. Then.
All right. So you have one more attack. We'll say that was the first attempt on that.
That is a 20.
20 hits.
7 plus 5 is 12.
All right, 12 points of damage. Whack! This time the Grave Walker kind of gets taken off his feet a little bit. He rolls a little bit just around the side and gets back up to his feet, maybe 5 feet, almost 10 feet from you. Blade still out, looks at you, looks at the kind of the surrounding scenarios, seems to become somewhat impressed by the fact that you're still fighting in the midst of such immeasurable danger.
And as my bonus action, I'm gonna take my second wind. I'm gonna take 1d10 and add 5 to it.
All right.
So 14 points of damage added back.
There you go. At which point the Grave Walker just turns his back on you and just takes step towards Mozu and says, "Then prove to me you have what it takes," and reaches down and grabs your face this time, finally making contact. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. You can opt to not resist it if you'd like to.
That is 16.
Do you want to resist it, or want to allow it to happen?
I'm on board.
Then you don't need to make a saving throw. Then that being the case, the brand burns into the side of your face. You watch as Mozu's eyes flare with the vibrant energy, and as it fades, you now see that indeed this prophecy you spoke earlier seems to be true. If there's anyone that could topple, you are now. And as the brand is there, you glance back and see the pittance that is the existence of your previous allies. And the Bright Lord, as you stand up, just goes, "Kill for me," and looks back towards Arby.
Not me, we're on the same team.
Right, buddy.
Betrayers unite!
Okay. And with that, it's going to go ahead and pull back Azkar and take 2 arrow shots at you. That is a 23
Oh, that hits me.
and a 19.
Oh, no.
All right, that is 11 points of piercing damage and 7 points of piercing damage.
Oh, jeez.
Both arrows just slam into your armor. You can feel the plates kind of break and crumble. These are not normal arrows, not with the strength they're being tossed at you. That's going to end the Gravewalker's turn. Skak, you're up. You can see Eden running back.
Yeah, crossbow.
You want to try and hide first?
Oh, does it up my if I'm from a hidden position?
Well, if you can manage to like hide and move, and he does not aware of where you are,
I will use
allow
my
us
bonus action to try and hide.
Okay, so make a stealth check.
27.
Make a perception check if you'd like, Eden.
Natural 20.
Oh my god!
So right as he's running, he glances up and catches you. Just go make your attack. No sneak attack on this one, unfortunately.
Damn. Oh, that's pretty good. 25.
That hits, but I will catch that shit. Catch that shrock and throw it back.
Do you have any key left?
It doesn't say I need key.
To throw it back, you need to spend a key.
Oh, I see. Then
But you can just
I can
catch
catch it.
Yeah.
12 points of damage. And I will use Fury of the Small to add 5 extra damage to it. So 17.
I rolled 17.
What?
Because it's 1d10 plus 9. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I rolled an 8.
What happened?
So as he's running, and just catches
Oh.
It's not fair. It's not fair. I could only do that once a day.
it. All right. Ending Skak's turn. Mozu, you're up.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're real sorry. Chosen.
I leap at Arboruk and attempt to rip her throat out.
All right, make an athletics check against armor. You make an athletics check as well, because it's opposed.
20.
Oh, no, athletics. Oh, now he gets me. 12.
So you leap onto the front of her body, which, by the way, like, you're small comparisons. You're like this little spider climbing up the body, up to the throat. Go ahead and make an attack.
Okay. 16 plus 3, 19.
19, armor class is 18. Roll a d4 plus your strength modifier.
Is a 5.
So you take 5 points of piercing damage as Mozu begins biting chunks out of your throat.
Do I have another attack, or was the leaping the attack?
I'll consider the leaping as part
That's
of
a good
this
thing. Sorry.
Sorry.
All right, Eden, you're up.
Do I have enough movement to get under the shrock hole?
As you ran and then came right back, you just come up from underneath and you're out of the shrock hole, and you see now Mozu latched onto Arboruk, just biting into the throat.
I'm going to attack Mozu.
Go for it.
Actually, or is the Bright...
The Bright Lord's not that far from you. You can get to the Bright Lord. You're pretty fast.
Attack Mozu!
I'll attack Mozu.
Okay.
I choose Mozu, the chosen.
Go for it.
Mozu! Mozu!
13, 20 to hit.
20 to hit. That hits Mozu, I think.
Yes, I'm an 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as ow.
8 plus 4, 12.
So 12 points of bludgeoning damage as out of nowhere, Eden just rushes forward and whack slams you in the side of the body, almost knocking you off of Arboruk, but not quite strong enough to do so.
A second attack. 11 plus 7, 18 to hit.
Yeah!
That hits. Roll damage again.
2 plus 4. So that's 6 more points of damage.
6 more points of bludgeoning damage, and you have your bonus action still if you want.
Oh, 1 more hit. This is an open-handed hit, right?
I believe so, yeah.
No good. That's a 13 to hit.
13. The third and final hit, you manage to like deflect it with your arm, and it makes no impact there. Ending Eden's turn, up to you and the Gravewalker.
Can I grab a hold of Mozu and rip him off me,
Yeah.
and then hit the Gravewalker with my
Go for it. So make an athletics check, and you make an athletics check as well.
13?
10.
Yeah, you tear him off of him. Go ahead and make an attack roll. You don't get the proficiency bonus on this, but you still get your strength bonus.
Just my strength modifier? 18.
18 hits the Gravewalker. An AC of 17. Yep.
Do I take damage?
So roll. I'll say for this one, because roll a d6 and add your strength modifier.
Kill the talk. For the glory of the Orcs.
You don't get to reroll your damage roll because it's not with the considered.
He's not a two-handed weapon?
Sure, you know what? Sure, I'll let him be a two-handed weapon. Yeah, I will. I'll allow
that's
it.
10.
So 10 points of bludgeoning damage to both you and the Gravewalker.
Guess what?
What?
You're unconscious.
After the hit, Mozu just goes limp in your hand, and you're just like was flailing him around in the grass. The Gravewalker takes the hit, looks up at you. He's going to go ahead and make one strike with Urfael. That is 20.
Oh no, it hits me.
All right, you take 8 points of slashing damage, and that is 22 to hit.
Oh god, it gets me.
You take 12 points of slashing damage.
Oh no.
And then with his first...
I'm unconscious.
You're unconscious?
Yeah.
All right. As you fall unconscious and collapse to the ground, reaches down and grasps the side of your face, and you feel this kind of urge of energy come up from underneath. And as your eyes flare open, you see the burning, vibrant eyes of the Wraith within the Gravewalker say, "Stand and join me." Do you want to resist or not? Make a will save to resist if you
I'm
want.
gonna try to resist.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh shit! 19.
And you do. Brought back to the brink, there the Gravewalker stands ahead of you. And as you resist, goes, "Fine, I gave you a choice." Spins the blade around and just takes you out from that point.
Is she dead?
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah.
Coup d'etat.
Dead.
I didn't get turned. And it was worth it.
Skok, your turn. Up on the edge of the wall.
Can I try and resist the domination that I'm under the hold?
No.
No. Then I will gladly. Can I jump down from the wall? No. Crossbow. Is he within melee of anybody for sneak attack?
Actually, yeah, would have been in melee with her, which means right next to the Talion.
All right.
So, yeah.
Crossbow right
I
at him.
don't think I have another resistance to this time. I mean, is it cycled through again? Do I get another?
It would be because you guns and stuff.
With my
yeah.
bonus, can I try and hide?
You may.
That's 26.
Make a perception check.
It's not good. It's like 8.
All right, so you
How do I
dart.
get advantage on the roll? Sneak attack? Or
Well, you
no?
do now that he doesn't see
Okay,
you.
great. Come on. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. 18.
Yeah, that hits.
18 hits. Go to roll damage.
Ah. 12. 15. 20.
I resist 18 points of damage.
But the tip goes like into your chin.
Oh my god, that's so great. I love it. I love it so much. Oh,
Take it, Eden, just take it! Take the arrow!
Making a nice collection of your arrows.
Join the Bride Lord.
all right, that ends your turn, Scott.
Yes.
Mozu's unconscious.
Mozu's dead.
Mozu's pretty gone. Eden, you're up.
Yes. All right, Bright Lord. Let's see what you got.
Track is just flinging everywhere.
Like the
All
hippo
across.
gif.
Dahlia?
Yeah. 13. 9. Bonus action. Oh! 18 plus 7, that's 25.
That hits.
Just slap.
Go ahead and roll the d6 plus damage.
Oh, you've got a mark on your face from my hand. Oh, it's a poo mark. That's the mark of the Shrock. the Shrock Lord. 1.
Plus
4, I guess?
All right, for 5 damage. So whack. He's going to use a legendary action at the end of your turn to do an dominate on you. And goes, 1 mark for another, Uruk brother.
Nice.
And reaches forward to grasp at you. Natural 20. Make a wisdom saving throw,
I mean,
please.
natural 20.
It's gotta be choice.
I'll say disadvantage on the wisdom saving throw because of the natural 20.
Yeah, so 7?
As the brand of the Gravewalker burns into your face, suddenly you see now the vision of glory, the possible downfall of the Dark Lord, and a new beginning under the Bright Lord here in Mordor. And as he pulls the hand away, now the fray has come to a calm. The villains in the current scenario from there, and now your perspective, now ended. The rest of the Uruk begin to gather around. Face Eater, Uruk comes up behind, and the Gravewalker looks about to invite those that survived the fray now under his grasp. Come. We must salvage the shreds. I mean to carve my way northwest. You watch now as a red-orange flare off in the distance up in the clouds signifies a volcanic explosion within Mount Doom far, far away. Stand at my side, Orcs, for we march on Barad-dûr. The time of the Dark Lord wanes in the wake of the Bright Lord's wrath. And that's where we're going to end it today.
Dude.
Well done, guys.
I died.
I just want you to know that after that ended, I went up and shot Eden in his sleep so that I could rise through the ranks.
And there you have it.
My war chief ambitions.
We tried to hit every angle of the orcs in the game.
man, that
We
was
were
so
on the game. It was
fun.
like,
Great. Guys, well done.
Fun, man.
That was a blast. Thank you so much.
But not as fun as the game that's coming out.
What game is that,
on
Sam?
October 10th. It's called Mordor, Mordor, Mordor.
No, it is not.
Shadow of War.
Shadow of War. Coming out October 10th. Also out on iOS and for Android. WB Games, thank you so much for making this happen. We had a blast.
this was
Hope you guys
so
had a good time.
That Shadow Strike is real in the game, too.
Yeah,
It's
it is. All right, well, have a wonderful day, and is it Thursday yet?
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.